Hello and welcome back. So now let's talk about the envelope for just a second, and it really is going to be for just a second. This is not difficult or complicated, so we're not going to take much time to talk about it. So the envelope is very important because we need to assure a couple of things with the envelope, and that is firstly that it actually makes it past the gatekeeper, and secondly we need to be sure that it gets opened and read by the decision maker. So that's pretty easy to do really. So here's a copy of the letter that I use, the envelope that I use, so it can just be white or manila padded envelope. I'm not sure exactly what size it is, but you can kind of see there it's bigger than a standard envelope. It's probably twice the size of a standard envelope, and we want to do it in just a way that's very personal. We want to address it to the person. We want to do it with handwriting. We don't want to use a printer or something like that, and we want a live stamp on it. And that's it. And I've kind of experimented with writing private on it and leaving private off and stuff like that. And I don't think it makes a huge amount of difference either way, to be honest. I generally put private on there just because it's more likely to go through the gatekeeper with that on there, I think. So we want to address it to the person. If you received a letter like that in the post, would you open it is the question. Would you be intrigued and would you open it? The answer is you would have to. You'd have no choice but to open that. The curiosity would just be massive. So if we're using just business envelopes with printer typeface on it and it just looks like every other piece of material that comes through, it's going to get opened by the gatekeeper. It's going to be seen as a marketing message and it's going to get thrown away. So with this, we're sort of trying to make it look a little bit personal. It could be from a friend, it could be from a family, it could be something that you bought off eBay or Amazon, right? We want that kind of look to it. And I just like the big blue Sharpie pen. I think that just adds a little bit more intrigue to it as well. So I like the big blue Sharpie. I think it adds something, like I say. So that's it, really. We don't need to complicate this. We don't need to talk about this more than the 2 minutes we've talked about it. There's very little to it. You just want to make sure that the letter is going to get through in a handwritten envelope that's a padded envelope that's slightly oversized is going to be the best way to do that. The only way you could really screw this up is you start to get novel with it. So you don't want to get into novelty. You don't need pink envelopes with perfume and stuff like that. It's not necessary. You just need a standard envelope that's got a little bit of curiosity factor, and that's it. We're done. That's the envelope. So you've got the letter, you've got the envelope, and as you can see, it's all very personalized. We've done the research. We know who we're sending it to. The letter's personalized to the person with that irresistible message. We've got the envelope addressed to the right person, and now all that's left to do is put it in the mailbox and wait for all the goodness to roll in. That's it. That's the end of this video. I'll see you in the next video where we talk about putting it all together. And again, that's going to be a very, very short video. I'll see you there.